Welcome everyone. In today's video, we will talk about the improvements of the steam power plant. As we discussed before, the simple power plant in which we have the boiler, um, turbine, and the condenser, and in the end, the pump. Now we will discuss the improvements through which we can increase the efficiency of the power plant. So the first improvement which we will discuss is the reheater. Now in reheater, as the as the steam comes from the boiler, it goes to the first turbine stage, and at the end of the first turbine stage, it is taken back into the boiler and it is further heated. After it is further heated, it is goes to the second stage of the turbine and then into the other stages, which are the condenser and the pump, and back into the boiler. So the purpose of this reheating is to increase the efficiency, and we get the low quality steam at the turbine exhaust, and increases the performance of our power plant. As you can also see, there is the TS diagram for this cycle, as this from the stage 1 goes through the turbine. It leaves at the stage 2, and from that stage 2 it is taken back into the boiler, and at stage 3 it goes through the turbine 2, and at the stage 4 it goes to the condenser. In the second improvement, we have the open feed water system. Now in open feed water, there is direct contact of steam and the water. Now what happens, as the steam from the boiler goes through the first turbine stage, some of the steam is extracted from that turbine stage, and some goes to the other turbine stage. The extracted stream goes to the open feed water system, and there is the heat exchange between the steam and the water. As the steam contacts with the cool water in the open feed water, it condenses and increases the level of the water which is already in the open feed water. That water goes to the pump and back into the boiler. The steam which goes to the second turbine stage goes back into the condenser in the pump, and that condensed water goes into the open feed water system. As you can see, the TS diagram of the open feed water heater, steam goes from stage 1 to stage 2, and at stage 2 it is extracted, and the remaining goes to the stage 3, and the at stage 4 it goes to the pump, and in stage 5 it reconnects with the extracted stream, which is at stage 6, and at stage 7 it goes to the pump, and from stage 7 goes to the boiler. The third improvement which we will discuss is the closed feed water heater. Now in this system, there is indirect contact of steam and the water, as the water goes into the tubes, as you can see, and the steam which is again extracted from the stage turbine 1 and goes into this closed feed water heater, and it contacts with the water which is in the tubes, which is a cool water. Now as it condenses in the bottom, it goes back into the you can say condenser. Now you can see there is trap. The trap, it is used to so that the pure water goes into the condenser. It is the main function of the trap. It is just like the valve, that only the water will pass through this. No steam particles will go through this trap into the condenser. Only water will go. So as this water goes into the condenser, it goes back, and it goes from the stage 4 to stage 5, which is of pump, and again it goes from this closed feed water heater tubings and into the boiler. Now the TS diagram is different from the open feed water heater. As you can see, the steam from the turbine 1 goes to the turbine 2 and extracted from there, and the remaining goes to the third turbine, the third stage, which is the turbine second inlet outlet, and it goes to the condenser, which it goes to condenser, and at the stage 4 it goes to the pump. Now the extracted stream, which is at the stage 7, it goes to the stage between the condenser, which is of 4 and 3, and it reconnects with at 8 point, and at 7 at 5 it goes from 5 to 6, and direct from the 6th stage it goes to the boiler. Now finally we will combine the all improvements, which are the reheater, open feed water, and closed feed water. Now as you can see in this system, all of these improvements are available. As you can see, there are total 4 turbines. So from the steam goes from the first turbine, and as it goes to the second turbine, it is extracted and goes into the closed feed water system. Now the steam goes to the second turbine, and at the outlet of second turbine it goes into the reheater, which is at stage 3, and it which come back at stage 4 and goes into the third turbine. Now at the exit of third turbine, some of the steam is extracted and goes into the open feed water heater, and some goes to the fourth turbine stage. Now at the sixth turbine, the steam goes to the condenser. Now from that stage it goes to the open feed water system, and from there it goes to the closed feed water, which is pure water. And as you can see from the end of the closed feed water system, the water which is condensed goes back into the open feed water and joins the cycle. At stage 11, all of the uh, water is combined and it goes back into the stage the boiler. As you can see, the extractions which were done are labeled as y prime and y double prime. As the first, you can see the one which is goes to the first turbine and extracted, which is at y prime, which is of closed feed water, and y double prime is of open feed water. And at the end, the same one stage where the one point, which is all the water combined, goes into the boiler. The steam which is going into the condenser has two extractions. The first is as the one which is genuine, which is coming from the boiler, and second and it is labeled as 1 minus y prime and minus y double prime, which means the all the extractions are subtracted and the remaining is going into the condenser. Now here it is, the TS diagram of this system. As you can see, the first stage, which is of the first turbine, and the second turbine extraction of the closed feed water, and the third, which is the reheating, and at the fifth it is the extraction of the open feed water, and in the sixth point it is going into the condenser. At 7 it goes into the pump. At 8 it reconnects at the close feed water, and open feed water, and at the 10 point there is a pump, and from there it goes into the boiler. As you can see, the closed feed water, which is at stage 12, which is converted which is condensed, the steam at stage 2, which is condensed till as 12 point, and it goes into the open feed water as shown as 13 point. At point 11, everything is combining, the water of open feed water and the closed feed water heater. Everything is combining at the stage at the point 11, and from there it is going direct into the boiler. So that's it for today. I hope you understand my explaining of this improvements of the steam power plant. So if you understand, you like my video, share, comment, and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much. Khuda Hafiz.